Good morning, YouTube. It's very difficult for me to see what time it is because of the position of my hand holding this phone. And I'm carrying a big ass box of recycling to my storage right now. So hang on, let me set that big ass box down and check the date and time. It's 7:56 a.m. Sunday, February 13th, 20. Feels heavy. You know, the box is not heavy. It's just awkward. It's 2022. Yeah, still doing the recycling thing. At this point, it's questionably like one of the biggest wastes of my time of things that I do. But I don't know. It gives my life purpose, and it gets me out of the house and away from Priscilla, who's body lying on my couch fully clothed is just massively aggravating my current sexual frustration. Yeah, she just got up a little bit ago, and to be fair, I was already like on my way out the door, more or less. But she went to the bathroom and comes back and comes into my room, and I'm not dressed yet, so I mean I'm standing there fully naked, and she comes up behind me and starts kind of feeling me up, and I'm thinking, wow, about time. And it's going to lead to something nice. And I reach around and try to touch on her. And she's like, no, you don't get to touch me. I'm like, excuse me? She goes, oh yeah, you know, because there's no reciprocity here. I'm like, oh, how do you figure? She didn't have an explanation for that, but just proceeded to stop touching me, and I forget what she said, but whatever it was, it just further aggravated me. Anyway, I was already kind of planning on trying to have a productive day as much away from her as possible. And, you know, I don't think I've told her that I don't work tonight, so I think she's expecting that I will be leaving around 4 p.m.-ish to head out to work, which is really sad and pathetic that I have to leave out at like 4 p.m. to get to a job that starts at 7. But, you know, that's what Sunday bus schedules are like here in Phoenix, so that's my present reality. Yeah, as I've mentioned before, getting there on Sunday, I don't have the option of using the express bus because those don't run on the weekends. My daughter's been telling me I should try to meet somebody at work that lives near me in carpools, but so far the only people I've met at work that live anywhere remotely near me are also people that use transit. And I haven't really, aside from Garfield, who I see about half the days I work because he works in the same department I do, a few people that I have actually kind of talked to, I made a connection with, like I haven't seen them again. That place is just so ridiculously huge, and it's so many different people that work there. Okay, I gotta adjust this box. It's kind of hurting my arm the way I'm holding it. Okay, switch hands with the phone and the box. Of course, the obvious thing would be to use, hey, this works. All right, got my left arm underneath it, my right arm holding it right there. All right. Yeah, the obvious thing would be maybe don't shoot these stupid videos and just walk to the goddamn bus stop. But, you know, hey, what fun would that be, right? Oh, looks like we got some campers in the park under the trees. Oh, you know, I was riding yesterday. I did quite a bit of busing yesterday, and I didn't really do much vlogging yesterday because my initial trip was up to the cell phone repair store. I forget the name of it, but the one at 16th Street. The one next to in the little tiny strip mall that has the Swizzle Stick, kind of behind the Starbucks at the corner of 16th Street and Bethany Home. That repair store, they just had the most promising reviews of all the, you know, the places that I looked at on Google reviews. You know, on Google Maps, I just basically searched for iPhone repair stores, and I kind of want to stay away from corporate places, so no, you break, I fix. Hard pass on that. My only experience at going over to Batteries Plus wasn't particularly positive, so that made me not want to, even consider them. There is a place that was listed on. That was at over at 51st Street, McDowell, which is walking distance. I wouldn't even have to fuck with a bus to get there. But the place has the oldest review for the place is 10 years old, and they only have 3 reviews. They didn't have any negative reviews, but they only had 3. Like in over 10 years, that's a pretty significant red flag in my book. Like, in fact, it kind of makes me question if they're still in business. But one of the reviews was kind of recent, so I don't know what to think about that. But yeah, I don't want to pass on that. And then the one I went to had a lot of really good reviews, and I had a great experience there. So, should probably leave a positive review myself. But one thing I've learned about phone reviews is repair reviews is need to give it time and see how things actually work. Sometimes things that look like they're fixed within a couple days, you realize, nah, they're really not. So anyway, so far so good on the iPhone. So yeah, I did quite a bit of bussing around yesterday. Didn't do much any vlogging. I did do the one video after and I'm so damn behind in uploading stuff right now. I think I made it to, so it's Sunday morning, and I think I'm up to like Wednesday evening in my uploading right now. And basically I have 2 phases of in the way I'm uploading them these days. I have the initial upload, and I try to get the day and date, at the very minimum the day, but also the date in the description, along with my little e-begging blurb of, hey, if you find my life entertaining, I really could still use some financial help right now, so please help on Venmo or Cash App. Got that on there. I always try to paste that shit in. Anyway, then I kind of go back. I try to get the times posted, what time the video actually came. And then the other thing I've been trying to do, and I'm a full solid week behind on that, is I try to, okay, I'm looking at the southbound bus stop at the 44. It does look like those people are actively waiting for the bus. They're actually standing up and they're looking northbound. So that's usually a good sign they're waiting for the bus, as opposed to just people who are homeless and loitering. It also looks like there's somebody homeless and loitering behind the little retaining wall there, where I usually like to hang out when I'm waiting at that stop, as opposed to being at the actual stop. I'll set my cans down. I don't think anybody's gonna take those from me. Oh no, that's just plumbing. That's crazy. I'm to the point now where I see shopping cart and riffraff when it's not even there. Probably says more about my psyche than anything else. And my left shoe is untied because, a 51-year-old man hasn't figured out how to tie his goddamn shoes. Alright, put the phone right. Ooh. Just realized it's probably a horrible place to put it, because if it falls just right, it'll go into the Salt River Project canal system. All right, left foot, left shoe, all better. Now with those people actually, there's somebody riding the wrong way on a bicycle on the sidewalk. And, 2 people. I can't say I fully blame them, because 44th Street is downright deadly on a bicycle when there's traffic. I mean, maybe in the middle of the night when it's kind of empty, but this time of day, You got 3 lanes northbound, 3 lanes southbound. Yeah, when you see things on the internet saying stroads are bad, this is what they're talking about. And honestly, I mean, to be fair, when I'm driving, I enjoy 44th Street. It's an effective way to get across this part of town. But yeah, it does make a hostile environment for people that are trying to ride a bike or walk. So yeah, they're having to ride northbound in a space that's really inadequate for pedestrians, creating an additional hazard for the pedestrians. And I don't feel like a bike lane would help this make this street, or stroad rather, any safer for cyclists. If anything, it would just aggravate the motorists and have the remaining 4 lanes all the more congested. What I do think would help is if people who are cycling like them were a little more self-aware of the neighborhood and either rode on 46th Street or 46th Street or 42nd Street, both of which are very bicycle friendly and do go through. Getting over to the bus stop, wrapping this up. Thanks for coming with me on the walk. Sorry for this having so little real content.